Your mind isn't a machine, the simple truth that quieted Ethan's storm. The hum of the city was a constant, low thrum beneath Ethan's life, a mechanical heartbeat that never ceased. He lived in a sleek, minimalist apartment high above the grid, a testament to his success in the burgeoning world of tech. At 32, Ethan Vance was a name synonymous with innovation, the brilliant mind behind Synapse, an AI-driven project management platform that promised to streamline efficiency and eradicate mental clutter for millions. Ironically, for the man who built a system to organize the world's thoughts, his own mind was a tempest. Ethan's days were a relentless torrent of data, deadlines, and decisions. His smartphone, a polished extension of his hand, buzzed with emails even as he showered. His laptop, a glowing portal to his empire, greeted him before dawn. Every moment was optimized, every task prioritized, every interaction logged. Yet, the more he organized, the more chaotic his inner world became. His mind, he often thought, was a machine. A supercomputer constantly processing, analyzing, predicting. It was an engine running at redline, and lately, the exhaust fumes were thick with anxiety. He couldn't turn it off. Sleep was a battle fought with melatonin and guided meditations that never quite guided him anywhere. His past mistakes replayed in an endless loop, each flaw magnified under the harsh, retrospective light of his self-criticism. His future, a dazzling but terrifying abyss of venture capital rounds, market fluctuations, and the ever-present threat of a younger, hungrier competitor, loomed like an impending tsunami. "You look like you've been wrestling a grizzly bear, Ethan," his co-founder Maya remarked one Tuesday morning, observing the dark circles beneath his eyes. Ethan just grunted, pushing a hand through his already disheveled dark hair. "Just a grizzly made of code and existential dread, you know, the usual." He tried everything the modern world offered. Meditation apps with soothing voices, expensive wellness retreats in Sedona, biofeedback sessions, even a brief, ill-fated foray into microdosing psychedelics. Each offered a temporary reprieve, a momentary easing of the mental throttle, but the underlying engine of his thoughts always roared back to life, louder and more demanding than before. He was trapped in a digital cage of his own making, a prisoner of his own hyper-efficient mind. One particularly brutal week, after a botched product launch and a scathing tech blog review, Ethan felt himself at breaking point. He found himself staring blankly at his monitors, the vibrant dashboards of Synapse mocking his internal disarray. His meticulously planned calendar, color-coded for optimal productivity, suddenly felt like a straitjacket. He did something impulsive, something entirely un-Ethan. He booked a cabin, not in a luxury wellness resort, but in a tiny, almost forgotten town nestled in the Great Smoky Mountains, a place barely registering on Google Maps. No Wi-Fi. No cell service. Just mountains. The drive was long, the GPS signal eventually fading into oblivion. He navigated the winding, tree-lined roads with a printed map, a relic he hadn't touched in years. The air grew cleaner, crisp with the scent of pine and damp earth. When he finally pulled up to the rustic cabin, it was a profound silence that greeted him, broken only by the chirping of crickets and the distant murmur of a stream. It felt alien, unsettling. His phone, a dead weight in his pocket, finally fell silent. For the first 2 days, Ethan paced. He tried to read, but his eyes darted over the words without comprehension, his mind still composing emails, strategizing marketing angles. He tried to hike, but his thoughts were a cacophony, replaying conversations, rewriting code. The vast, indifferent beauty of the mountains only amplified his internal turmoil. He felt like a glitch in a perfectly sear,